All right, tell me when we're good
Yeah.
to go.
Never.
Never.
We're good whenever you are.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Podthiccness podcast. I'm going to be hosting this time, technically for the first 10 seconds. So I'm John. Join me is Pat and Gino.
Hello.
Hello?
And we have our special guest this week, none other than our good friend, the fella, Johnny.
Hey guys, my name's Johnny. I'm a fella. I
Nailed it.
I identify as a fella.
Yeah,
So,
we're progressive here.
So Johnny, tell the viewers a little bit about yourself, and then we can get right into the stories.
well, I like guitar. I want to start off by saying that.
Mhm.
I like
Yes.
music.
Oh,
So yeah, that's about it. Music, running, and I'm pretty much and cars.
Yep.
Pretty much a simple
there
guy.
you go.
Johnny's
I'm a
ripped.
simple
That's
man
not a
trying to make
joke.
his way.
So
No. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. But yeah.
once upon a
It still,
time,
it
Johnny
still
was
haunts my family,
Arnold.
the fact that he went from being super ripped to being just regular fit, and
Yeah.
it still
It
scares my
just-
family. The
It
fact that
genuinely,
it
like, this isn't a meme. Like, Johnny
Yeah,
used to be
bro.
fucking like shredded. It was hilarious. It was so cool to look at. And then he
It
became
was,
a runner.
Yeah.
You must feel
and
so
with
much better
running-
though.
That's
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. It's a whole, first of all, it's a whole change in exercise regimen.
Oh yeah.
So you gotta, a lot of meat that you gotta cut off.
Oh, of course.
Because at a point when I was training, it would only be meat. Like I'd be
Mhm.
eating
So-
meat twice a day, and it was a lot to maintain.
Yeah.
So, and I guess with the running, you just gotta also adjust your diet. More carbs for the energy, and yeah, that's about it. That's about
Hell
it.
yeah.
So
Hell
Johnny,
yeah.
wait, for the
Hell.
first thing, just give everyone just a brief example of how you know each one of us.
Oh yeah.
Just so you give
Briefly,
each
yeah.
one.
How
just
did you
very
meet us?
briefly, how'd you meet each one of us? You
Oh.
go with,
all very interesting stories. I'm gonna start off by Gino.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
That's the easiest.
I
one.
was practically in the womb with this man.
Yes.
Literally.
They're
literally.
cousins. They're
We-
cousins, by the way. So
We are cousins. We've
Yeah.
known each other since we were fetuses.
Yes.
Literally.
Since we were floating in. Never mind.
The
But
wilderness.
yeah.
Johnny, I
And
can
yeah,
say
we-
this without a doubt. Johnny is literally like my brother. We literally do
We are.
everything together. Growing up, we
Yeah.
literally did everything. Like when I say everything,
We did.
literally anything you can think of, we fucking did together. Fucking any game that came out, any show came out, we fucking did everything.
We've did it all. We've
We've
made so
literally
many
done it
memories
all.
together.
Oh my
I th-
god, this.
I think
So
our
many things.
experiences of childhood have shaped
Oh
us
my
into the people we are
God.
today. And I'm forever grateful for
100%.
that. So,
Oh my god, Johnny, you know how much I fucking
Yeah.
love you. Literally
Ah,
every
same here, bro.
all the fucking time.
same
oh my
here,
god.
man. Yeah, same here. Bro. It's crazy just being apart for so long and
I
because
know
of COVID and
exactly.
shit.
That's it.
Yeah, and John, funny story, is I met him in high school because of Patrick.
Yeah.
Was it because of Patrick?
Probably most
You guys were
likely, yeah.
walking-
John and I were like literally
Yeah.
the fucking like two peas in a pod
Exactly.
at John Paul.
That's it.
Yeah, and I saw you guys walking, and every time I would say hi to Patrick, I'd tell John, "I know you," and it started off. It started off as a meme. Then I actually got to know John in high school, and it turns
Yes,
out
sir.
he's
When you-
an incredible human being.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm very grateful to have him
I'm
as a
so
friend.
happy. It was a sign, Johnny, when you joined IB.
Yeah.
It was a
It
sign.
was a sign. Great years. Great.
We
years.
went from I know you to holy shit, I know you.
So I
Holy
want to
shit, I
bang
actually know
you.
I want to bang you. I know you. I want to bang you.
What are you doing, Stepper? And for Patrick, I met you in elementary school. bro.
Yeah, it
And
would have
that
been like
was-
similarly like because of Gino, I'm sure of it.
Yes, it was because of Gino. Because I remember
100%.
you guys were always best friends, and
Yeah.
you guys were always hanging out. And yeah, I got to know you through Gino,
Exactly.
and we had some incredible years together in elementary school.
Totally.
And it's just crazy how like all the childhood friends would always stick together, and here we are
Yeah,
today. always
but John, when you
sticking
think
together.
of it, all the people we were really close with in elementary school we're still close to now when you think of it,
Excuse me.
which is
Exactly.
so freaking crazy because you would never like when you look at everyone else that we've known in our lives, like our parents and our cousins and other people that we know, they don't know their elementary school friends like we're still a tight group of like the main people and the original fellas. We have like the main PDC people. We're all still super
Exactly.
close to this day. the people like Pietro, Anthony DeBonis, Gravis, that like all these people, we can literally like they invite us to stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Like the fact
Yeah,
that
for
that's
sure.
a thing is crazy to
Mhm.
me. It's
It's
freaking crazy.
incredibly rare.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
very, very
of
rare.
course, man.
It's incredibly rare to have friends, let's say from literally our entire lives, and stay as friends.
Yeah.
And
Literally.
still, it's insane. I think we're honestly truly blessed that we have.
We are.
It's a beautiful
Totally,
thing.
totally.
It's a beautiful thing.
Like it's crazy how we're like usually what happens is you have your elementary school friends, then you maybe keep one or two, maybe one usually. You go to high school, you keep like two or three. You go to college, you keep like one or two, and then it's like those people who you
Those are
spend
the
the rest
main
of your.
ones.
No, but those are the
Exactly.
people you see the rest of the time,
Yeah.
right? When it comes to us, we
Exactly.
kept main groups for everyone, and usually it's been the same group
insane.
for the whole time,
Mhm.
It's
which is
insane.
crazy.
I actually have a funny story about like the whole elementary school friend group.
Yeah.
So this summer when my parents bought a new car, we went to this guy from Kijiji, or was it Facebook Marketplace? Anyways,
Yeah.
he turns out he was Miss Norma's husband. Do you guys remember
No
Miss Norma?
way.
I swear to God. And legit, he was telling me, oh, where did you go to school? I'm like, oh, PDC. It's like, no way, my wife teaches there. She's a teacher. I'm like, no way, girl. What's her name? Miss Norma. I'm like, bro, what?
So
That's
jokes.
crazy.
Yeah.
I saw Miss Norma. She came out of the house.
Did she
and
recognize
she
it?
remembered me.
Wow. Yeah.
She did.
Oh my god.
And
That's
then I still
amazing.
told her, I'm still friends with like Peter, like Gino, like all the main group. And she was like, she was baffled by the fact that
Of
like we still
course,
spoke
yeah.
to each other.
Yep.
That's the thing, because it's rare. It's
Mhm.
really rare. Like I remember Miss
Yeah.
Connie too was really shocked when
Yeah.
she asked us like, "Oh, how's
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
doing?" And
yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, I still see everyone all the time."
It's
like, oh my
crazy,
God.
man.
It is crazy. It's
It's
so
crazy.
fucking crazy.
Oh man.
It's,
Oh.
it's
Oh,
usually
for
it's
sure.
usually during high school, college that like 80% of the friend group just splits and goes their own
It's
direction.
high
and
school
you
and college on top of it
have-
too.
That's it.
We're
They make
like,
Yeah.
we're
a lot
lucky
of
because of Snapchat, honestly. Like you can
That's
meme on
it.
how shit it is all you want, but like literally because of that group chat, it really kept us like close knit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Exactly. For sure.
100%.
Yeah. Just like the group
Sure.
chats in general, like, but that was like the huge one. The fellows group chat was massive.
That's it. It gave us a reminder that we're not alone.
Yeah.
Literally, we're all here, and then we just send shit posts in the chat, and you
Yeah,
see
that's it.
Matteo
Oh,
fucking
exactly.
sending
Memes.
mortatal at 2 in the morning.
Mozzarella 6 at
Oh.
2:27 a.m.
Sometimes I just looked at the saved stuff we have in the
Oh
chat,
Oh
my
god.
and
yeah.
I start pissing. I'm like, what the fuck what has my humor become?
It's evolved
I'm
a
gonna
lot in
say
the last
this
couple of
for a
years.
fact. I remember, so Johnny, his personality didn't change. He's still the same person, but his sense of humor
much.
completely shifted. Like when we were growing up, like this is the thing about Johnny. Now he's still shy-ish, I would say. Like when with strangers, right? I would say
Like
like you're
reserved.
you're
Yeah,
a bit
I'm
more
yeah.
reserved. You're
Reserved,
not like
You don't
me,
make like
where
an
I'm, like,
effort, really, you
freaking-
know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm like fucking
Introverted.
super
Yeah, exactly.
outroverted. Then Johnny was the more reserved. But growing up, Johnny was super shy. Like
Yeah, for sure.
there's literally videos of like parties at my house where it's literally just me yelling or like me doing something, and then Johnny just walking behind me, like following me and doing his thing.
Henchman.
No, but it's
Yeah.
not. It just like we always say, like my mom always thought I was fucking pressuring Johnny to do everything because I was always so fucking loud and he was so
Bad
quiet that she thought I was always fucking.
Not at
pressuring-
all.
We literally, the thing is, Johnny and me used to talk all the time. It's just like when we were like in public, it was always me fucking being loud as shit and Johnny being super shy, right? So he always
that's
be
the
super.
thing.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
No, I was just gonna say I was like more of the introvert, even now. But growing
Yeah, but
up, it
you're
was
more
like-
you're way less introverted than you were. But just like when back
for
in the day
sure.
you were super introverted. Then when we met Luca, that it completely changed.
yeah, but Luca influenced the inner crackhead that was.
Yeah,
That's
The
And that's when
crackhead
my humor
energy.
changed. That's when I
Literally, it's
had
when you
that
met Luca and
change
you
of-
like the sec 1 to Johnny completely was different from elementary school Johnny. And we
Yeah,
brought
no,
it
that
up with
was-
Matteo too. The walks home from
Oh,
John
man.
Paul to your house every day was like some of the greatest fucking memories.
I miss that
of-
shit. Just like walk,
Those
like
were-
those walks home, man. Fuck.
That's it.
I mean, it was
I re-
crazy, Frank. We were talking to Matteo last time. And we were like, we literally would rotate between houses. So it was like, oh, one day we would just spend the day at Luca's house, and then because you guys all live next to each other,
Yeah,
so
they
my
live in
parents,
really close proximity.
yeah, so my parents used to pick me up at wherever house we were at. Most of the time was yours,
Yep.
but we would spend let's say
Yeah.
2 hours at Mateo's house. We finished at 2:30, or we would spend the day at Luca's. We spend the day at yours. It was so
Yeah,
fucking
man.
amazing.
Those were the good days, bro. And we used
Going
to
to
play
the
Yu-Gi-Oh
fucking
all the
pool.
time.
Oh my
Go in
god.
the pool, play
Oh, man.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Have a good dinner, like a
Literally,
feast
fuck.
time.
Feast on
Like
wheels.
Oh,
those
man.
were the good days because I used to literally just be like, "Mom, can I just stay for supper at Johnny's house?" She's like, "Yeah,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course. We'll just pick you up later." So you spend like the whole fucking day at Johnny's house, like every
Oh, man.
fucking day almost.
Such
Those were
fun
fucking good old
times.
days.
Yeah.
Oh
Such fun
man.
times, bro.
Honestly, high
And
school is
I-
so meh, but shit like that, is the stuff that you take with you. You know?
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
the-
for sure, for
That's
sure.
the thing. Like all the fucking things outside
Yeah.
of the
Yeah,
because me
yeah,
and Johnny,
Everything that isn't
we
school
never
itself.
had classes together. I think
Yeah.
me and Johnny have been in the same class
I don't-
1 year, and it was like grade 5. Like that was it.
That was the only time we had
Like
classes.
me and
Fuck
Johnny
off,
have
my
never had
God,
classes
wow.
together ever.
Holy shit.
And
Yeah.
we imagine we had chances from grade 1 to sec 2,
Yeah.
and it only
It's
happened
crazy.
one time.
And then
Crazy
there's
that
like
is.
Gino and I in elementary school is 4 out of the 6 years.
Literally,
It
exactly.
was
But
just
that's the
3
thing.
and
So,
4. Fuck.
so me and Johnny were like, he's like my fucking brother, but I never spent time with him at school, and it wasn't even like
Yeah.
on purpose. It
was
was just the
the
way it was.
weirdest
So,
shit.
so every time after school is where me and Johnny used to fucking do our things all
Yeah.
the time.
Johnny, were we in the same grade
That's
3
where shit
class?
got real. It was
It w-
grade 5, bro.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was grade
But
Because
5.
we
we
didn't
were-
have
it was
3
the year
either?
we were all together. It was like
Because I was
Yeah,
trying
it
to
was-
think like
yes,
if he was with me in 3 as well, but I doubt it. Was like my fucking best friend in grade 3 was like Anthony Farthing because there was like no one else in my class that I vibed with.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
no, no. It was definitely grade 5 because I have this weird memory of trading a Bakugan with you. I think it was in grade 5.
Oh yeah, yeah, I
The
know what
good
you're
old
talking
days
Yeah.
of
about. Yeah.
Bakugan.
Oh, bro, those are the good old
Give me a
days.
The
Sweet, like,
Bakugan, the
translucent blue one.
Beatamons, the fucking Beyblade
Oh, man.
days.
Oh, those are the good days.
The good
Beyblades.
fucking days.
Man.
Oh,
The
we're gonna bring this up again when Luca comes on, because obviously,
Oh my-
fucking John knows where I'm going with it.
I,
The
yeah,
legendary Luca Beyblade
I was
stories.
gonna say I know where you're going with this.
So fucking funny. So funny.
Johnny was there for every single one of them. So Johnny, you have to just explain one of them from your perspective, just so
God.
we can hear.
Oh, yes, yes. Luca, I love that kid.
No. Same.
I love Luca. He gave me some of the funniest stories, man, and I'll always remember them. And it was in 5th or 6th grade, yeah.
Yeah, it was 6.
So Luca had bought this new Beyblade. I think it was Earth Eagle. That's the name of the guy.
Okay.
I don't know how I still remember this, but yeah. And it was really overpowered to the point where he'd like kick all of our asses. Like everyone was like, okay, no, Luca, use like a different one. Use a different one. We're
No,
gonna keep
fuck.
losing. And like we're all salty that we were losing. And we're at the park. Gino, were you there?
Yes, I was.
I wasn't.
So Luca, for some reason, decides that he wants to be the guy in the show. He wants to be like the guy in the show. We were kids, you know.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
fun.
it's grade 6.
Yeah.
We're
So
still youngish.
Luca takes his Earth Eagle, right? He puts it on the launcher thing, and he puts it over a fucking rock. I'm like, Luca, what are you doing? I don't remember what he said, but all I remember is that he freaking launches it onto the rock. And not only does it break the bottom half of the Beyblade, like it genuinely wore it out to the point where every time he would use it after, it would just be like scrap. But he scratched like the entire plastic part at the top because it fell
my
or something like that.
These were the metal ones too, mind you, because now they
Yes,
make them out of
exactly,
fucking
these were-
plastic. But
They
these
break-
were the metal
break-
ones back then.
But Johnny, the thing he said, if you remember, was, "I want to be like the show." And you freaking, you freaking ripped it on the fucking rock.
I wanted to be like Tsubasa.
That's not what he said.
I love Luca. I have nothing but love for Luca.
Absolutely.
And I think
Game.
those stories are stories I will cherish for life because
Oh
it
my
just
god!
I love that kid, man.
And there's the one where he launched it down the stairs too.
Yeah, I did
Oh,
that. I did
yeah,
that
that
distance
was
house too.
Yeah, I just remember from like watching him. I went next to the stairs and there he is just launching one down a flight of stairs, like 12
Oh my
steps. Thank God that thing didn't break, man.
dude, incredible,
Oh
incredible.
my god.
I love Luca. I miss him. I genuinely miss him.
Me
It's been
too.
so
I
long.
haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah.
I really haven't seen him in fucking forever.
I'm just like I have all hopes for the summer. That
Oh,
we
dude,
have,
I
like,
can't
honestly,
fucking
Me
wait.
man.
too.
Yeah.
Me too.
By the time my birthday comes around, most people should be like vaccinated.
Yeah.
And then hopefully like another month after
sure.
that, everything should just be like kind of back to
That's
normal-ish.
it. You could even have like
For
a
sure.
late birthday party.
Yeah, I got
Oh
that.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
why
figure
not?
out what I'm gonna fucking do. I wanna see.
But John, you're what, August, right?
Johnny September.
Oh, September.
September.
I like. I know
Even
it's
better.
late, but I couldn't remember if I thought it was August.
Johnny
Not
and
September.
my cousin Giordano always mix up their birthdays, but I think I'm starting to remember because it's 2 days apart, and I always mix them up.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
No
Johnny's
worries,
is the
bro.
22nd, and my cousin's the 20th.
I do it with John's birthday and my
Exactly.
fucking
There we
anniversary
go.
with Sophia all the time too.
No, but growing
which one's
up, I was
27, which one's
like,
29, fuck.
It's like, oh, we're going to
I
Jordy's
feel
birthday.
you, I
Mom, I
feel
thought it was Johnny's birthday. Aren't we going to Johnny's birthday? And I had to miss. There were so many parties growing up that like I would miss Johnny's like a birthday with the friends because I had to go to my
Oh
cousin's like
fuck,
John.
yes,
Jordy's.
yeah.
So then I would just like mom's like, don't worry, you're gonna spend the day with Johnny the next day. Don't worry about it.
It's bullshit,
Yeah,
bro.
that was a big like thing to plan because we had one birthday with the friends, one birthday with the family.
And I would be
You
at
know,
both
so-
half the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, exactly. So one of them always had to be sacrificed to be.
Oh,
at
it
the
was
other
so.
But
That's
we're
it.
also all Italian, so we have like 9,000 fucking cousins and shit. Like it's a
Exactly.
part. Gino, every fucking weekend, it's a party happening. Like even to this
Literally
day,
fun.
almost every
Any-
fucking weekend before COVID, it was like constantly. Gino, I'd be like, "Oh, you want to do blah blah blah?" He's like, "No, I have a birthday to go to." Alright,
That's it. And it doesn't help that every Italian person's birthday lasts a week long.
Exactly.
Literally, fuck.
Because first it's like, oh, you're spending it with family, then you're spending it with like your grandparents, then your cousins, then your friends. Like, holy shit.
Like the best is like when it comes to like some of my cousins where it's like I'm friends with also their friends, so like I have to go to the friend one too.
Bored. Yeah.
Like even now, right? So it's like, oh my
exactly.
god.
I remember, bro.
Then
Oh
we-
my-
I think it was like similar to our Squire nights.
Oh,
Remember that,
The
Squire.
Squire night.
In the sense that it was almost a routine. You
Oh,
know,
that
every-
was the good thing. The great thing about high school for me was I had my friends like in regular, but I got to see you guys every Friday, and like in like other times I used to see you like during the week also, but I used to see you every Friday. So I used to see Matteo, you,
Yeah.
and like Luca every fucking Friday. So it was always
Exactly.
fucking great. Like we were always fucking close, even though I didn't have classes with you. I didn't see you like during the day. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah. Oh man, those
Oh
are the
my
good days.
The good
Yeah.
fucking days.
Squires.
Oh my
With,
god.
I
Fucking
have
playing
Fazio.
Yu-Gi-Oh! In the back.
Fazio.
Oh, we brought up
And
the
the good
Fazio
man.
story with the
Yeah,
food.
we
Yeah. Okay, speaking of Fazio, okay, we have to bring up the good man story.
The good
Okay,
man.
To give people some
Oh,
Wait,
context about
the
it.
story though, Johnny, was just when Fazio like threw his boot at like his grandpa's uncle or some shit, like right at his
Oh,
fucking
my
face.
Bro, that I think is one of my favorite Squire stories.
I
I'm
think it's
gonna-
Mateo's favorite
Yeah.
for sure.
Because Matteo brought it up,
It's-
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. It was either
It
Gino or
was
Matteo.
so aggressive, and I remember the sound to this day. So basically, I think Michael's uncle decided to scoop him.
Yes, that's what it was.
And he was running away from him, and the uncle was playfully running after him. So I turn
Oh my-
around to see Michael Fazio taking off his boot. Like this is a grown man almost taking off his
Oh my
boot.
god.
He takes his fucking boot. He laces his uncle in the face, bro, with a heavy ass.
And his
boot.
uncle has glasses too. So
His glasses go flying. Bro, I'm like,
My
what the fuck did it? Your uncle
My god.
is in his like 70s, bro. You're gonna kill him. Oh, man,
How old was
crazy,
Fazio at the
crazy
time of the?
Oh my
Like we were like what, 16?
Oh, that's
16,
too old.
yeah.
That's too
Yeah,
old to
it's
do that
fucking
shit.
funny.
He
We have,
wasn't
to
as
give, we have
like.
to give some people some context about Fazio and the five. To give the dynamic.
He was a big fat
so
fuck and
everyone
he's still a big fat
understands.
The
fuck.
dynamic.
That was fast.
The dynamic. So
No, but
Michael-
Johnny has a very particular dynamic.
it.
Like, everyone had a dynamic, but Johnny has a very particular
His
dynamic.
his perspective, his stories are much different.
so I've known Michael Fazio since I was in pre-K. believe it or not.
Unfortunately.
Well,
God.
He's not a
we-
bad kid. He's really not a bad kid.
no,
he's
he's
just
great.
he's just very
Odd.
special when it comes
Yeah.
to certain things.
That's a great way to put it.
he's like he's a great kid, and
Yeah.
he's
But he's like a political autist at the same time, though.
he's very into politics. I must
Yeah.
admit, he's very into politics.
Don't tell him that
But,
Stalin was a
you
good
know.
guy, ever.
Nonetheless, great
Yeah.
family.
He
His
was
dad
nice to
super
me.
great.
I
His
haven't
dad
interacted
is
with him
honestly
too
the
much.
MVP, guys. If
Yeah.
you ever met Mario,
His-
oh my god, he's a fucking legend.
Mario.
He is one of the most, if not the most interesting person I've
Oh,
ever met in my life.
100%.
And
Yes.
he has so many incredible stories
The
and
piss,
so many just.
yo guys, you want to hear about the pissing beaver?
But that was a joke that I am never gonna shake off my head, because the first time I heard it, I think I was 6 years old, and he.
Oh my
What's the
God.
joke? Tell us, because I don't know if you could remember.
Oh, it's exactly what Gino said. We had gone to, I think it was the Biodome, and then he had
okay.
mentioned that, and then it's an incredibly dirty joke, but hearing that at 6, I had no fucking idea what that was, and now that I hear it, it's kind of. I mean, to be hearing it at 6 years old, it's
Yeah.
a little
Much.
young.
And I used to ask, like, what does that even mean? Like I'm like, because he kept saying it to Johnny, or it's like, oh guys, the pissing beaver, and I'd be like, I don't get what's happening, and then there's like, you really don't want to know. It's okay.
I don't get it.
You know what, guys? Open a new tab. and
Okay,
I
I'll
will
do it right
invite
now. I'll
you-
do it. Yeah. I'll do it
I
right now.
will
I-
invite-
I'm
While
not
Patrick
recording
looks
this
it
up.
up, give more context about.
Oh, what am I
Fazio
looking
so
at?
everyone
Pissing
knows.
beaver? Pissing
Yeah,
beaver
so
joke or just
It's
pissing
just
beaver?
I'm sure you'll stumble across it. Yeah, no, great people.
I'm getting a lot of just porn.
Exactly, bro.
Oh, because
It's-
beaver is the other word for.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
my
Jesus
lord.
Christ. Yeah. Yuck.
For vagina.
I clicked images.
So man, he was saying this to like in church. To
my
us.
God.
Imagine, like,
Oh, man.
that's what's happening.
I think
Classic.
Mario is probably the funniest man I have ever met in my like.
Hey,
the,
so funny.
the laughs I got from that man, these stories, they're honestly incredible. I had a research methods project that I had to do a 45-minute interview with someone, and he was my first pick. I'm like, if there's one man that's gonna keep it interesting for 45 minutes, it's gonna be Mario.
But
And
you're
he
not
just-
wrong. It's like a fucking.
Uh-huh.
That's so true.
He is a natural when it comes to. Oh man,
The
crazy,
story.
crazy.
The funniest thing
Insane.
was whenever we would go to Squires, my dad would pick all of us up. Like you pick like Johnny, Matteo, and Luca up. And every time Mario was there, Johnny, where's your dad? And he always thought-
Oh yeah.
Christ.
Oh my,
Oh,
used to
yeah.
fucking make me because the
He-
contest for everyone that everyone should know is that the Fazios are like stalkers when it comes to the Grecos. Okay, so
God.
like they fucking like Mario is like obsessed with Johnny's dad, and then Michael was obsessed with Johnny. So it was a fucking like double loop that kept happening.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's running through the generations.
But Johnny, the
Honestly.
one thing you have to know about Johnny gets the weirdest people to like be obsessed with him.
Yeah.
Like you would think that makes no sense, but trust me,
And I mean,
it's happened like fucking 4 different times.
we could go into one of the people that was obsessed with Johnny. Let's talk about English teachers.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
Oh my
Miss
God, Johnny.
Casella.
I'm sure you have
Yes.
some stories about this one.
Oh, a 50. How old is she? I don't even remember. No, she couldn't be in her 50s.
She was not old. She was not. She's like in her 40s. At the
Maybe in
time,
her
she was like in her
40s.
40s.
That's it.
She would constantly call on me, like whenever there would be either reading or answering a question. She would always choose me, but consecutively. to the point where I started realizing a pattern and started like noticing this is not just a normal.
Jerry,
Let me
do
choose
the
him.
impression. You do the impression of the
How did it
the
go?
one at the play that we're like, can someone? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna
Oh
do it.
my god,
Yeah,
that was
please.
the craziest Casella story was the play. I
Fucking
forgot what we
Shakespeare.
did. I think was
I
it?
think
Yeah, it was a
we
Shakespeare.
were in an auditorium doing Shakespeare for
Yes.
some reason. I don't know why. We had to pretend we were in the fucking story.
And yeah, we had to like act, right, John? Was it we had
Yeah,
to
yeah.
reenact?
We had to
Oh my
reenact it.
god.
It was
And so basically she would call on people to go like in front of the stage and just like say their part, like their passages that they would have to read and sort of get into the part. So she had called me to read. So I went up, I read, I did my part, I went back to sit. And then she had called someone else. I think it was Alex Rosari or something, if I remember. And then once he did his part, he's like, Casella legit said, let's see. Let me call someone who hasn't spoken in a while. How about? And I'm like, no, fuck. Don't tell me she's gonna pick me again. Like this is not
like this
okay.
can't be.
Turns around and like her weird owl stare because she looked like an owl. How about Giovanni?
Giovanni.
Can
like,
someone please read Giovanni?
Giovanni
was
always
it was to the point where other people started noticing that she was always like choosing me. I think it was either maybe it was I think it was Vic Stilatano. She's like, Miss, but he already read 3 times. And she's like, oh, okay, we'll choose someone else. How about? And I don't know who else she chose, but. And we also noticed that in her class there was a picture on top of her door
Yes.
that looked a
was a drawing.
striking amount. It looked like me
It
basically.
was Johnny flexing with his shirt off.
this was a drawing.
But imagine
It
like,
was
when
a-
Johnny showed me the picture, he's like, Gino, I have to show you what my teacher has in her class. I was like, and he showed me like, shut the fuck up. There's no way.
Is there,
Bro,
That literally
is
was
there still
exactly
evidence
like
of this
you.
photo?
I think I
Yeah,
don't.
there is.
John, do you
I
think
think
you could
Johnny
pop
saw
it
we
it.
definitely
in the
have
fucking
pictures.
Discord?
I somewhere in the archives I have it and I'm gonna find it.
Please,
and
if someone
I'll-
could find it.
I'll, like,
In the
send it to you
editing,
guys.
I want to
if you have
include it
put
in the
picture,
process.
yeah,
Yes, I'll
please.
pop it
Yes.
up. If someone
Yeah.
has it, it's gonna go right
But it's
here.
so funny. Then the other funny thing that happened too was when she asked to record your thing.
Oh no, it gets worse.
Oh my god!
Persuasive
I
speaking.
remember that.
It was bad.
Oh, that was fucking creepy. Yeah. So I was doing a oral presentation on Rob Ford.
Rest in
I have
peace.
no idea
God
why.
bless.
Rest in peace. I think because we're all obsessed with him in Sec 3 because
Of course.
smoke.
He was a big fat
crack and shit.
crackhead, yeah, and he was like mayor of
Exactly.
Toronto. It's the funniest shit ever. You can't
And
make it up.
I had to do a persuasive speech on why he's a good mayor.
A good mayor.
And
Good man.
It's a good mayor.
and basically we have these people like these balls of stress in my class that spent days preparing for this. I think I prepared it the morning of.
Of course.
And like Casella knew this very well. Like I gave 0. I did not want to be in her class. So out of all the people, she decides to record my presentation.
Ugh.
Out of
Keep in mind-
everybody.
Keep in mind, 10 people, at least 10 people went before Johnny did.
Exactly. 10 people.
If this is a
went before me.
reenactment of what she said, Johnny, because every time we do it, it makes me fucking pissed.
She's like, Giovanni, can I record you? I'm like, what for? Is it to show? Oh, it's just to show like as a reference.
Just like,
I was like,
what? Like I'm looking around,
um,
Johnny's staring at me, and I'm like, this ain't it. I'm like, this ain't fun. This is not it. This is not happening.
I said,
And then she fucking
okay.
recorded it.
And
You
she
should-
recorded the entire like presentation.
That's it.
The
So,
funny
like,
thing
you,
is-
you were low-key a victim.
No, Johnny,
Jesus Christ.
Johnny
I was a
gets
victim.
fucking victimized. It's
Oh my
crazy.
god.
I think this is why I keep saying all the teachers at our high school should have been canceled. Are going to be canceled in today's day.
Even in the past,
Oh,
though.
man.
My god, my mom
You know,
tells me some fucking stories of the Laurier
like,
teachers, man.
Especially like if they were to do that shit like any time within the past 3 years, they would have been fired, gone, never getting another job again.
Yo,
It's bad.
it's insane.
Then
Well,
there's
honestly,
the other
it's
stalker
scary.
that Johnny has too. Well, we about his name. I don't remember what his fucking name was.
Wait,
Like, I
which,
would ring your doorbell at 2 a.m.
That was me.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. That was that was Davor.
Yeah, that word.
oh
He was
no.
oh my god, yo, the stories I have with this man, uh yo,
And for context, for everyone, Johnny only got to know him because he was friends with like fucking friends with that we fucking you guys like. It was
Anthony
like
the bonus.
yeah, it was Anthony
Poor
the
kid.
bonus friend who we only saw on occasion too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's what made it like extra scary.
Yeah, it was just a mutual friend, and like,
One that you barely see on top of it.
Exactly. No, but the bonus is like the fucking nicest human
Yeah.
being. It's just,
One
like,
of the sweetest kids I've ever met.
it's just like when you it's like if imagine I met one of your high school friends
Yeah.
like from fucking Rennie
Yeah.
and
And then you
like,
show
they
up to
were
his door.
But that's literally what it is.
Yeah. Because you met that one
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember he's a super nice kid. Just I remember once he had finished, it was night school and it was like 11:30 p.m. and I get a I get a message. He's like, "Bro, what are you doing?" I'm like, I didn't answer because
It's
I
11.
worked the next day
Yeah.
and it's 11 and I went to sleep. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna answer. I'm not gonna answer. And then he texts me, I'm in front of your house. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
This is like
So
horror
I
movie
go out-
shit, man.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god.
literally.
It literally scared the fuck out of me. And
Fuck.
I get up, like I go to my front door and I slowly open the door. I'm in my pajamas. I'm like, hey, that boy, what's up, man? He's like, oh, nothing. You wanna chill? Uh, I mean, bro, it's 11:30, man. Like, I gotta go to work tomorrow. He's like, oh, okay.
No, I
Like,
don't mind. I don't mind, Johnny. It's okay.
like,
Can I come in? It's fine. Like, he's like trying to
like,
find his way
you,
to the
you
house.
good though? He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna go sleep, and I slowly closed the door, and he was just waiting. And as I closed the door, he finally turned around and went down my front steps. But
Just staring
Yeah,
at your
that
house
was-
from afar.
that was a good one.
That was
Jesus.
insanity.
Like this is what I mean by Johnny has fucking stalkers.
I-
It's the craziest
You
thing.
see,
And it's the
What
one
I-
who doesn't deserve it. He's like the nicest
Exactly.
fucking person, and he gets these fucking people who leech on him. That's
you
what I
know
used to
what it
call
is,
them.
Well, they are. Fuck.
because I have a tendency to
Never
to
say
give-
no.
first of all, never say no, but second of all, to give attention to like the people who I find are, I guess, more lonely,
Yeah.
like in search
Yeah.
of friends. And
Because you're a good
honestly,
person,
You're sympathetic.
Johnny.
That's
Exactly.
it. You're just very,
Good
very
guy.
sympathetic.
it's not a bad quality, and I like
No,
It's
to,
no.
not at all.
So I
I
just
like to treat everybody like equally and
that's it.
like disregard whatever the situation may be in life. But sometimes because of that, I do end up in these
It's
situations.
hard, like these hard to
Very
escape like scenarios, kind of. It's like
Because like
fuck.
you've been so nice to these people for
Yeah.
so long that they're probably just expecting you to continue being nice to them. So if
But-
they could try to like
No,
take it,
Johnny is
Yeah.
being nice to them in like a casual way.
but that's it. But they take
They
it.
take it. They take it like someone else that we knew,
Yeah.
John. We're not gonna go into that.
It's really yeah. I don't know. We can't
We cannot go into that. But if
just
we,
because viewers.
because viewers. But
But yeah,
it's fucking crazy. It's fucking
It's-
crazy.
it's one of those things where like you wanna do good, but then it turns out to be you're doing worse for yourself than you are
That's it.
doing good. Like
That's the thing. You have good intentions, but then it ends
have
up
good
like
intentions,
kind of
exactly.
backfiring on
Which
you.
it shouldn't, because
Exactly.
like, yeah, like just because someone's being nice to you, like they don't owe you anything, you don't owe them anything, so to speak. Like it's like
True.
the argument where like a girl's just being nice to you, and then immediately you think like, oh, they're flirting with me type of thing. It's like a very
That's it.
similar scenario where it's just like, just because Johnny's being nice doesn't mean he wants like anything to do
John
with shit
knew
like
exactly
that.
I
you
why
know?
know. I know exactly. How you
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah,
Oh, you're right.
it-
You're 100% right. You're 100% right,
Yeah.
Pat.
it's like the
It's
exact
like
same
that-
scenario, and it sucks to see it like flipped on people you
Yeah,
like, and you
'cause-
think like Johnny's a boy. Still, Johnny was
But
fucking victimized by his own fucking teacher, man.
Literally.
Lord.
40-year-old teacher.
Yeah.
That actually that brings me to another story. It was in the auditorium, and I don't know why I was thinking about this before, but with Mr. Malky. John, if you remember Mr. Malky. So Mr. Malky, for those of you who don't know, was this English teacher in our school, and he was quite special in the fact that he would make us do the same activities every class, but he'd forget that we do them, and he just like it was a free period basically. So at a couple times he brought us in the auditorium to watch Romeo and Juliet, and and for some reason, being the trash of quality Elmac was,
Yep.
all the auditorium chairs were basically falling apart.
Yeah.
And I was sitting on one with an armrest because I was like at the end. And I remember my armrest was getting loose. So for some reason I decided to rip it the fuck off in the middle of the movie. Like I'm yanking on the armrest. And it turns out it started circulating around the entire class. So people were just passing on an armrest to the chair. And then it ended up back to Matteo. And Matteo took the armrest at the end of class. He goes up to Mr. Malky, dead serious face. Sir, this is a hazard. Mr. Malky is holding the armrest like it's his child in his hands. Then he slowly looks at Matteo as if he committed a crime in silence, just not wondering, just wondering what is going on in this child's head.
Sir, this is a hazard.
And then we slowly walked away, and I don't know what he did with the others.
Those one-liners are just fucking next level, man.
That's so not out of character for Matt, though. That's something I can fully picture. Like, because Matt's the king of like stone cold like seriousness for something like retarded like that. Picks up an armrest. This is a hazard. Drops it, just walks away.
My favorite high school memory of Matteo is when we were walking in the hallway and we saw our science teacher, Miss Leger.
Oh my!
Matteo, top of his lungs, screaming, "How are you, miss?" And she gets scared, right? She turns around, "Oh, I'm fine. Yourself?" "I'm good, thanks."
Was she like right next to him?
Yeah, she was just getting right next to him.
She was close enough.
She was as close as she needed to be.
Close enough.
Like there was one time I remember Matteo in Miss Lazy's class. He's fucking sitting down and she's passing around the tests. And as she's passing by Matteo, he just whispers under his breath, "Destroy me."
I'm telling you, the teachers must have thought we had like some mental disability.
That's it.
Was Miss Leisure the ones that was she the teacher that you guys would always just go like to when she would like yell at you?
She was the Kermit. She was the Kermit teacher.
Hey guys, one of my favorite teachers of LMAC, Johnny has many stories about this one. Mr. Yamarone.
My God.
God himself.
My name is Mr. Yamarone, and today I'm gonna point at the slides with my fucking little laser pointer, and I'm gonna stroke my beard because I'm a ginger.
Then, Yava, I like that.
Like that.
Oh, yeah.
You can trap her.
So a lot of the guys in my class, we kind of looked up to him because he was like ripped, you know. He was like he looked like a vampire, like he was sick. He looked like
he was a nice guy too.
Yeah, for sure. Looked like
he did look like a vampire.
Like leprechaun.
You describe him as if he's like Alan Rickman. Sorry, that's what he reminds me of, like Snape from Harry Potter. That's the every time you guys talk about him, that's what it reminds me of.
No, but he's
I
kind of
like
like a
that.
ginger, but like he looks like a vampire. I don't know how to explain it.
Amazing.
Yeah, like he's one of those. He was a ladies' man for sure.
He definitely was.
You could, and like all the guys in my class,
Was he a good-looking
even
dude?
myself, like
Yeah, he was a good
Okay.
looking. Yeah.
for sure. He had sick hair, and we would all kind of look up to him, like, man, this guy's shredded. So I had grown a beard, kind of similar to his style, because I think the chin straps were in back in 2013.
Classic.
And when I grew it, I remember he came up to me. He's like, the only thing he ever told me the entire year Giovanni, I like that. I said, oh shit. Like I was all happy that, he gave me a compliment.
Oh my.
It's my favorite fucking ever.
God.
Giovanni, I like that.
I like that.
And he used to wear these fucking like pointy ass shoes that like if he kicks you in the face he could break your neck kind of thing.
The leprechaun shoe.
One of my favorite stories with Yamarone is the year I had him, and we were fucking learning about the royal proclamation, and like
my
our class,
favorite.
like my class average was like fucking 45, but I had an 87 in this class because of you guys always talking about like doing the Yamarone impression. So I loved it so much. I literally just paid attention to him the whole time, just laughing in my head. So I memorized everything he said, so it made it even easier for the test. So I had like an 87, so I was all worried. But the rest of the class was fucking like doing really bad, and he was getting really pissed. He's like, "All right, guys." So he gets fucking pissed. He's like, "What the fuck are we talking about right now?" No answers. Fucking right. Go back to taking your notes. And I was fucking
Oh my God.
pissing so much. Bro, I was literally crying. I think I went up to Johnny after, like, Johnny, this fucking happened. Like, just do it in the impression for me one time. And he had to do it for me. I was fucking crying.
Was
I
it,
was literally fucking crying.
Was this
Fucking
grade
right.
10 when it happened? Like the year where
This-
literally everyone failed history in like all of Quebec type of thing? Including me?
This was Sec 4. This
Was
was
it-
Sec
yeah,
4.
Yeah, so
That's
yeah, grade
one,
10.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
one.
Oh yeah, but I was fucking flying. I was so happy. I had it in English. Like, you guys
Everyone
had
I
it
knew
in
fucking
French.
failed
French.
grade 10
I had him
history.
in
It
English,
was
and I was
wild.
fucking bawling. It was crazy. I was
Oh,
struggling
I
with
know.
math because that freaking Mr. Pagano, the deaf
Oh.
fucking teacher.
Mr. Papagallo.
I
Do you
was
guys
bad at-
remember Miss Gervasi?
Oh my
Yes.
god! Don't even get me started. Oh lord.
If we ever get Camiso on the podcast, we
When-
have a lot of stories.
When we do
about
the
Gervasi.
sin
co-
bin
trust
crossover
me.
episode. Yeah.
Yes, we have. That's a fucking topic we could talk about. Is Mr. Gervasi
my
with
God.
Camiso?
Me so many stories about it. It's crazy.
Every guy had like a thing for Miss Gervasi.
Yep, I remember that
For me,
one
it was
time.
fucking Miss De Silva and Miss Polyphrony. The
Oh
math
my god,
teacher.
this so
She was my coordinator for my IB.
I know. I was so jealous.
Johnny.
Johnny's like, yeah, I have to go have a meeting with Miss Polyphrony. I was like, fuck.
God, I wish that were me.
I wish that were
Oh, bro.
one-on-one meetings with Miss Polyphrony. She's the fucking
I
best.
bullshitted that entire personal project. I decided to do an album, basically 3 songs with guitar, and all of my basically the meetings with Polyphrony were that you just have to like tell her your, well, any teacher, you just have to say like your progress and what you did and what
Yeah.
you're gonna change. And I just spoke music to her. I just spoke music.
A
She
real
had
ladies' man.
no idea what I was saying, but she just agreed. She's like, "Mhm, yeah, I think so."
Yeah.
So I would bullshit everything. I'd
My
be that-
favorite thing is
Oh
Luca.
my.
Oh my
fucking,
God.
with the birdhouse. Fucking kills me. Like, there's two things. Matteo, he's like, I'm like, oh, Matteo, like, what are you doing for your personal project? I was curious, right, what they were doing. Matteo, yeah, I'm gonna do a fucking essay on the expos like a day before. And he fucking did. Everyone else is
God.
stressing. I'm asking all the other people in IB that we see on the metro or the
Oh.
bus, I mean metro, the fucking bus or whatever, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm stressing. I have to do this. Matteo, yeah, no, I'm really just fucking doing this essay last second.
I did a
And
video
then
of like
Luca fucking with his fucking
the birdhouse.
birdhouse kills me to
He
this
didn't.
day.
He didn't even have his birdhouse there, and he's like, "Yeah, I found these images off of Google."
Oh my god.
Bro.
He tried
Bro,
building.
so-
He's like, it's too hard. I'm not gonna do it.
What happened? Because I don't even know the story. There's so many, like, a lot of the stories you guys have said. It's the first time I'm hearing it too. This is hilarious.
You guys were there for most of it, like when he was planning it. I only saw the aftermath when we walked back
Like,
to see all the first time. I just went up to him like, "What's your birdhouse?" He's like, I never made it. I
Oh
was
my
fucking
God.
pissing.
Because yeah, Luke had a birdhouse to make, and he's like, I just put these images from Google Images on here.
It's so funny. Oh my god.
And then
Oh, bro.
my personal project was the reaction video, but like everybody in my family was faking all the reactions. Like, okay, I need you guys to pretend that you
Was
got
that the
killed
video
in a
game
game.
one? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was the
video
video
game
game
one.
one.
And then like I remember Madame Barnaby, she's like, "Oh my," she's like, "Jonathan, I really liked the video." I'm like, "Yeah, it was amazing. You know, I had so much fun doing it." And then if you looked at my fucking poster for my personal project, and I shit you not, I just took a marker and I just like did squiggly lines on it to make it look pretty. And then like one of those like science fair
The
like
poster boards?
science fair poster boards where you just like stick literally what you're saying on the poster.
Dude, nothing beat Nick Valvano's fucking
Yeah,
science
Nick
fair
Valvano
post.
was fucking
The
good.
Yankee
We need to talk
Stadium.
about that after. But I love that one
Oh
so
man,
much.
do you guys remember Nick Valvano's project?
Of course.
So
That was grade 7, I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
Can you guys can you guys talk a bit
Yeah,
about it?
John, John, please.
I'm like, I remember Pat and I that at the same time we did rock candy.
Yes.
But we did it with fucking Coke.
Yes,
Coke
and it didn't
rock
work.
candy.
Surprise, surprise.
It didn't work. Like we had a little bit of the crystals, but it looked like shit after
It
we just
stopped
threw it
like
out.
immediately. Yeah.
That's it. So, but then after we go to Nick, and his fucking poster, I shit you
Oh my
not.
god. This I'll put a picture up if someone
The
sends
morning-
it to me after. Right
The
here.
morning of, he just took. Actually, I think it was literally there. He had his poster and he was drawing on the poster.
Oh my
He-
god.
He was drawing out like a blueprint of the Yankee Stadium,
Yep.
but in it he fucked up the title in Yankee Stadium. So like you just see like the lines over the other like over the actual
It's like
letter.
if you wrote an M and you're like, wait, shit, an S has to go here, so you write an S over it way thicker. It was
That's
essentially
it.
like
That's-
that.
and like the stadium itself wasn't even like properly aligned. He didn't use a ruler for it. He just
No,
drawing
he kind of drew it
sticky-
freehand.
It was so fucking funny.
It was incredible.
Oh man.
Because you have to play it off as if like like he's so serious about his topic. He's
Yeah.
so like ambitious about
What the fuck do you just call me?
ambitious. Like you have a lot of goals.
Oh,
Johnny
yeah.
That
laughs-
was a good story too.
Johnny
That's a
laughs
good
because he knows the reference. And it's
What, John?
funny. Like you knew the reference of it too, which is why I fucking like you laughed at it, and
Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
that's
That
it.
happened to
Like
was that
Matteo.
the Jimbo too?
that was Matteo. We actually brought it up with Matteo.
What? The ambitious thing?
The ambitious thing.
God. I didn't remember bringing it up
So,
with him.
bro,
That's so
so
good.
you're ambitious. But what the fuck did you just call me? like you're ambitious, you know, you have a lot of like you're a go-getter kind of. Oh, okay, thanks, bro.
Fucking idiots.
So freaking funny. Oh lordy lord.
St. Leo education.
Jesus, boys. We got some good memories here.
Yeah.
We absolutely
We
do
got
have a
some
good
good
memories.
memories.
Oh my god.
High school.
What do you
was
guys-
something else, man.
Yeah, for sure. What do you guys have planned for tomorrow?
Work.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
off tomorrow,
Nice.
so I'm fucking
Dude, vibes.
relaxing. I'm
I'm
excited.
gonna vibe a little bit, and then I'm gonna do my Just Dance stream.
Oh, nice.
Very epic.
So-
What do you got planned, Johnny?
Yeah.
I go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
Euro
yeah.
fam.
Euro cans.
How is Euro cans?
Yes.
Bro, they sent me off to the warehouse.
Oh really?
Yeah. 'cause
That's
hopefully-
amazing.
No, bro, not at all.
Really?
Oh no. What
Yeah,
happened?
bro. Cause I if I were getting paid more, but I literally get the same pay, and it's
Yeah, but
just
you get the
extra
vibe.
responsibility.
You don't. You have to just fucking.
Eh. I kind of grew fond of the production room because, especially with COVID, I think it's like a super safe environment to work in, considering like the air gets
Oh,
filtered
yeah.
7 times. And, like, it's super clean. Everyone's
You're already
wearing a
working with
mask.
pharmaceuticals. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. And now,
Those are the
going-
good times working with Johnny.
Yeah.
Fuck.
oh
Like,
man,
good
they were
times.
too short, G.
They were
were
way
too
too
short.
short. I
If
know.
you guys didn't see each other enough, then there's work
I know,
too.
man.
Um,
No, but the funny
Oh,
thing
man.
about when I was at my last 2 weeks there, okay, I don't know if they were doing this on purpose, but they literally like our boss that we had was like, oh, you're gonna work with Philip for the next 2 weeks, and Philip is the guy who makes the medicine.
Oh wow.
So I legit made fucking vitamins for 2 weeks. It was the craziest
Is that
shit.
good or bad or like?
It's amazing.
Oh,
it was
okay,
that's
cool.
the best job you could get in there. Is
Oh.
helping Philip.
Wow.
One, he's the
amazing.
nicest human being ever.
Okay.
He's so fucking sick.
Yeah. Sorry, Johnny. Move
He-
over.
He has a Transformers collection that he was showing
Oh,
us.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
rad.
He has
Same.
he has a Darth Vader suit that's like $3,000 or something like that.
Jesus.
He showed
Screen
us after, it was
accurate.
fucking
Wow.
crazy. It's so
Yeah.
cool. And like he's just so sick to talk to. I was talking about movies, we're talking about like fucking a bunch of shit. We're talking about video games. Like he's so fucking cultured. It was crazy.
That's funny.
And I was
Love
making
that.
medication with him, so it was fucking like it smells
Yeah.
like fucking cherry the whole time.
Oh,
Oh my
cool.
Oh, it
God.
was so pee. It was
The good
so
old
fucking
days.
crazy.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Have you gone to work with Philip since I left or no?
You know what? Not really. Not really. They offered there's a position open like as a helper
As a
to
full time
Philip.
assistant, I know they wanted that
Yeah.
to
But no, they never really sent me with Philip. A lot of the times I get either sent to do reworks like by myself, or maybe I'm just chilling in the production room. But actually, we got a new kind of like a manager. I don't know if Vanessa told you, G. His name's Calais.
Oh yeah, I
Calais.
met Kelly. I was there when
You
Kelly
met
was
him?
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
we basically grew an unforeseen friendship, basically.
Mhm.
Oh, you're friends with him now.
Yeah, legit. He pulls me out of work because he's a guitar player. So I'll be in the production room, and he's
There
like,
it is.
so I'm on lunch a few times. He sees me. He's like, "Bro, did you buy this pedal finally?" Because he's pushing me to buy like the specific guitar. It's like an effect pedal and whatnot. So I'm like, "No, man." He's like, "Okay, what are you doing now?" I'm like, "Well, I'm working for you, you fucking idiot." And he's like, "Okay, come to my office," and we're just talking for like an hour. And Jose
That's a
comes in,
W. Wow.
That's
which is like
yeah.
the basically the manager of the production line. And she's like, where's my other worker? And she comes in, oh, and Kelly's like, no, it's okay, he's with me. She's like, okay. And he just keeps me out of work.
That's awesome.
Talking guitars. And
Huge
yeah,
W.
he's super chill. Big W.
Yeah.
It's funny
Absolutely.
because I would have thought after I left, you would have gotten like all the favoritism that I had.
It's actually the opposite.
No, but it's not even. No, but it's just
Yeah.
like I got so many things. Like every time I asked for something, I got it. Or anytime I like did it, I don't know what it was. I think I didn't complain about it. Like when I started, I literally just never complained. I just came in, did my thing. Like, Gino, do this, okay, and I really fucking go do my thing. I never complained about anything, and they just grew this fucking passion of like fucking loving me. Like apparently they used to ask about me all the time at work to my sister, and she used to get fucking mad about it.
Oh, they would. It's like, how's Gino? Where's Gino? When's Gino coming back?
And I was like, man, I don't talk to these people. I literally never
fucking
spoke.
know you.
I literally only spoke to
you.
fucking Philip and
Guacamole blank penis.
and what's his name? The mechanic.
Oh, do you?
Sam. Oh, dude, I fucking loved Sam. He was the fucking best dude.
Fran the Carman.
He's a chill guy.
He was the only. Those were the only two people I talked to besides like the students or like Johnny, like if it was there, I would talk to him. But like the actual other people, I never spoke to anybody. And the fact that they all fucking wanted to know how I was doing, I was like, damn. I don't know what the fuck I did.
It's crazy. You never know how much of an impact you have on someone's life.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, Sam's a cool guy. I help him sometimes, like fix the machines and shit.
You're the mechanic when it was me. And
I
you were
am
fucking taking care of everything when David wasn't there.
Even now,
yeah, I'm sure.
It's just I thought I was gonna get a promotion because we have like another almost like the same position as Calais, like a manager, and it's basically like he's the director of like he's in charge of operations and whatnot. So he came up to me, he's like, oh, the vice president Giovanni wants to see you. I'm like, oh shit.
And for context,
cool.
Giovanni was someone we knew from the Squire days. Like his son was a part of the Squire days. I worked with him too, so we know this guy. Like he used to fucking call us to do shit for him all the time.
Oh, exactly. I'm like, shit, maybe he wants to offer me something because like I'm always fixing the machines and whatnot. Like maybe he's gonna give me a raise. So I was all excited, you know, like, especially just the fact that like the director came up to me to tell me, listen, Giovanni wants to have a talk with you tomorrow. I'm like, oh, fucking talk. So I get there all excited. I tell everybody, my parents, my girlfriend, like, oh my God, I think I might get a promotion. So yeah, good job, yeah. So I go, like, Greco. I'm like, yeah, what's up, Giovanni? Okay, come with me. I'm like, oh fuck, like he's gonna show me my new like my mechanic outfit. Cool.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Like, okay, bro, this I want you to throw it away, clean up over here. I'm like, oh fuck you, man. Fuck you.
But that's the best. Whenever you used to ask me to clean stuff, I was so happy because it made me not fucking stand still.
Yeah. No, it's cool, but like I got my expectations.
Yeah.
John, you have to know this, okay? The only people who ever got a fucking promotion there, like an increase, was David and Kiara, because all the older people who were there for like 4 years left, and then it was me and Anthony and Stavros who were like, well, me and then like Anthony and Stavros came after, but we were still like new, so they needed them to take care of like everything, so they got a fucking pay raise. So imagine when it was me and like my sister taking care of everything, like we didn't get jack shit. And then when
That's
you like, we were taking the kind of the mechanic stuff with me too,
Yeah,
probably more
yeah.
than me, imagine, and we still didn't get jack shit. So
Oh,
it's
we
like,
got nothing.
That's
oh, that's crazy.
awful.
It's minimum wage, minimum effort.
Minimum wage,
That's
minimum
it.
effort. That's the thing.
Hey, yep.
You only have to do the minimal that they ask you to do.
Yep.
You're getting minimum.
For sure, for sure.
It is what it is.
Patrick, are you still a barber? Do you still do that?
No, oh my god, that fucking I
Yeah, you
hated
have to
that
give
shit
some
so
context,
much.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
because
how long
it's
it's
been a while.
Really?
Yeah, fuck. I started the hairdressing school. I did that for 2 or 3 weeks, and I immediately fucking like dropped out because I hated it with
Really?
the fucking passion. Oh, I hated it. I hated the people I was with. I hated waking up at 6 a.m. and coming home at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
I hated having to do that Monday to Friday and then go to work on the weekend. So I dropped it. Kept working at Starbucks, and then I didn't go to school since then. And then I quit Starbucks during the pandemic, like when it got really bad. And then I got a fucking job as like a video game tester. And
No way.
yeah, but here's the fucking flip though. I got the job in August. So I quit Starbucks in like the day after I got the job because they're like, we might call on you for training like as soon as possible. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I quit my job at Starbucks on the spot, and I didn't hear back from them until like November. From August to November,
Oh,
nothing.
shit.
Insane.
Yeah.
Absolute
But
insanity.
no, like whatever. November, they're like, all right, we're finally gonna train all you guys, and we're gonna do it virtually, obviously because of the pandemic. So we got like I think it was Microsoft Teams. That's what we used to like
Yeah.
Skype with each
Oh.
other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro,
And it was like we were like 25 people, so they hired like 20 plus people and shit. And our training was just like sit back, watch like PowerPoints, do some Kahoots, and I would always come in first or second in the Kahoots. I fucking excelled in that shit. Loved it. It was such a fucking sweet gig, and trained for 4 days. And I still to this day haven't been put on a project, and I'm still
Wow.
technically working for them.
it's dumb.
Yep.
Are you under payroll? Are you still?
Yeah, but like I don't get paid because I'm not doing jobs. Because I'm not
Oh,
paid
fuck.
salary, I'm paid based on how many jobs I work until
They're based on projects.
yeah, like they're favoring all the people that have like a seniority position because those guys are paid a salary.
Yeah.
So they're just giving them all the jobs, and they hire 20 people to like do nothing and stay at home. I got paid to train, and that's it. So I'm back at Starbucks now. A different one
Okay.
though.
Until
Yeah,
Until today.
and then wait, what?
Until today was today.
What was today?
Right?
What?
Wait,
What?
what? When you went to your
Oh yeah, I'm like, what the fuck happened today? I'm like, did I get a new job today? No. I'm doing Starbucks until probably like July or August because I'm doing a culinary school in September. For
Oh,
one
nice,
whole
man,
year,
nice.
we're gonna learn how to cook. Ow!
Congrats.
Thank you.
and
So
he already has
I
an in.
pray that fucking that's it. True.
Nice.
I got Jordy to hopefully help. I don't I like.
Oh, shit.
He's the plug.
If I'm good, like I want to make sure I know everything. I don't want to give Jordy a bad name.
That's insane, man.
Everything.
Good for
He's
you.
a big,
Yeah, thank
he's
you.
a big deal.
That's
right
that's the
now.
thing, Jordy. You don't fuck around with him. Jordy's got all the
Good
hookups.
shit, boys.
Thank you. What's happening with you?
Oh man, I'm starting a trade at the end of August.
Aha, yes.
It's gonna be a bit intense. I'm taking electrician. I'm getting 4 papers, but the only thing is that my schedule is from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Thursday,
Mhm.
and then Friday I get to finish at 11. So it's super intensive, but it's only a year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but you're already
Yeah.
used to 7 because you're used to Eurofarm waking up at 7.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
at
exactly.
7, so not even that bad.
At least, yeah.
Exactly.
That helps. Yeah,
It's only a year. It's only a year.
that's it.
Yeah, man. No, I'm super excited, and I'm just happy it's not going to be virtual because like electricity is something that you need
kinda
to kind
need
of
it,
see
that's it.
hands on.
Yeah,
Exactly. Like Adamo just finished his frigorist.
Yeah,
Thing. He's
refrigeration.
freaking loving
Just
it.
frigo
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
That's why we always have frigorist because it's just funny.
I can't wait till the frigo returns.
Oh, I can't wait
Frigo returns, baby.
for the sequel.
When Adamo
Oh,
comes back
boys.
with your fridge and it's fixed.
It's
Oh, my
Fritz.
frigo returns.
Frigo
Frigo
returns.
returns.
Frigo return.
Matteo plus, baby. Good days.
I can't wait to go back to
Not sure.
Mashiopas.
Yeah,
Same, bro.
Man,
same.
fuck.
Dude, the one
I
next
can't
to
wait to
my
get more
house.
deals. Fuck.
The one next to my
I-
house is so clean.
Thank God, because
Is
that
it-
same
oh,
one
yeah,
is
yeah,
so.
no.
Ugh.
It's so
I I went with my girlfriend actually. I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago to the Matthiccness. But it changed so much because of COVID. There's a huge arcade, like a movie
Oh wow,
arcade.
cool.
Oh
Really cool.
wow.
Yeah, bro. It went like insane. It popped
You
off.
sent us a snap. It's true.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
I don't know if I saw that, to be honest, or if I did, I don't know if I like fully took it in, to be honest.
Oh, no worries,
Interesting.
no worries. We gotta go, guys. We gotta go.
Absolutely.
We have to
So
go.
down,
We have to
I'm
fucking
so
go.
down.
That's
We'll go on a date
Is it,
to
is it like a legit
Monash.
arcade, or just like
Bro,
like,
there's
is it like
there's
old
some
arcade machines or?
there's some intense games there. I don't remember, but there's a lot of like high quality stuff that you wouldn't expect. Like
That's
there's
so funny.
you know that thing at Cinema Guzzo, those like 2 yellow chairs that like take you.
Oh yeah, like the
Yeah,
fucking roller coaster.
There's those, but like it's in front of almost like a professional grade movie screen, and there's like
Oh
5 of them.
shit, meu Matteo,
Yeah.
plus fucking leveled
Oh,
up.
the
Bro,
Yeah.
upgrades.
I'm telling you,
Francis the
I'm
King.
telling you.
God.
Francis the
Francis the
King, bro. He made bank.
He made.
God.
the merdier.
He started scalping
Idiot.
PS5s and made a fucking $2.5 million.
Fucking hell.
Oh man, boys, I must wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh my
Oh my
god,
God.
Johnny.
I'm gonna fucking commit.
That's insanity.
At least we're happy you came on.
That's
But
it.
I'm really happy that I got to speak to you guys because I don't think you guys understand how much I miss you.
Oh,
We
Johnny,
miss you
trust
too,
me.
man.
last video with Matteo was such a relief. Finally get to hear his voice again after so freaking long.
And I just can't wait to see your faces again.
Yes,
'cause
fuck.
it's been
I
way
cannot
too
wait
long.
to see you, Johnny. Oh my god.
Literally, as soon as me and you are vaccinated, we're like
Yeah,
fucking,
for sure, bro.
fucking chilling 100%. It's happening.
No cap. What's that expression, bro?
No cap on
There's
God.
no cap
No cap.
on
No, like,
John.
the funniest thing, one last thing before we go is I remember when your parents came over and just, like Johnny's gonna give a shit when we get home. I'm like, oh, why is he gonna give a shit? Because we weren't supposed to come in because he doesn't want you to get sick.
Yeah, but when it comes to COVID, I'm like super. It's just the thing is, if I God forbid get it and I isolate, that I'm okay with it. But my biggest fear is like spreading it. And God
Yeah, no,
forbid,
I don't
like
blame you. I just found it funny because I was like, it's like Johnny's gonna give me shit when I get home, and I was like,
Bro.
oh, why? It's like we
Like,
can't. You have to be like farther away from us, or Johnny's gonna get
That's it.
mad.
because like I'm super protective, especially when it comes to you, G.
I
Like,
know,
super
I know. That's why I found it funny. I was like,
Better
oh,
be
that's classic
surprised.
Johnny right
Better
there.
be surprised.
Better be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was so
For sure.
funny.
Oh man, I miss you guys. I
I
really
miss you too,
guys.
Johnny.
my
Trust
We
me.
miss you,
I-
of course.
I hope we could do something soon. boys.
Totally.
Oh, we will. We have the barbecue. We have stuff to look forward to.
We'll make up
Absolutely.
for lost time.
Easily.
We have to make
Exactly.
up for lost time. Exactly.
I'm still very serious about that fellow's sleepover when
Totally.
everything clears up.
Oh, that's happening
Oh,
too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or even now recently,
Hell
actually today, we like the pool guys came over and fixed up my pool. So
Awesome.
now, we have visits.
We got
Wait,
a
is your
pool.
pool actually done right now?
It's right. Like I went to
Sweet.
go buy salt today with my older brothers. So
Nice.
Fuck, John.
Massive.
For the music video, we could have gone into your pool if you were just a few
know.
days off.
I know. Like I was even saying, I even wrote in the chat like, oh, I should be ready in like 10-ish days. It was like more like 15-ish days.
Oh, you're so close.
Ah, it's all good.
Johnny, you know what I'm gonna do after? I'm actually gonna send you a sneak peek of the video so you can show your girlfriend.
Oh
I
hell
think
yeah! Yo,
you're gonna
she is
fucking
super
piss.
excited. She is super excited to watch this podcast. Actually,
Oh, no way.
Oh,
God,
wow.
yes.
yeah. Cause John, just like a little context, we love your streams. Like we are fully invested in John's Just Dance streams.
John brings that personality to the fucking
does, he really
streams. It's
does.
ridiculous.
I can't wait to meet her. This
Yeah.
is like
Oh
the
my
one
God,
person I'm looking
yeah.
forward to fucking meeting. Imagine,
Bro,
this is my cousin. I literally haven't met his fucking girlfriend. It's been
But-
like
but
almost a
that's the-
year now.
that's the thing. That's the thing is like, I would legit pass by your house, G, and like maybe I'm like thinking even if it's from far, but it's like it's not a proper meeting. Like I want.
I know. That's the
That's-
thing. Like, I want to feel like spend time with her too. Like with like, as a
Yeah,
person, like when I come
yeah.
over or something. But I can't wait to meet her. I'm so excited.
Yeah. I hope she
She's
enjoys
she's
this one.
excited to
I hope
meet
she
you
likes this
boys.
podcast.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I can't wait to meet her as well. She sounds like she's a very nice
Because
lady.
we don't want another like I already know from what you told, like she's not gonna be like other girlfriends that we've had where she doesn't want to see the fella.
Oh yeah, I
Like-
wonder if
like-
I've seen that before.
Oh,
That's it. Like
a certain fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Which we brought up last week.
Yeah,
Brought it
exactly.
up, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh,
You
I
guys?
think
you
we,
guys
I'm pretty sure we brought it up
I
last
think we
week.
brought her up. Yeah, I think so. At least slightly.
It's either we brought it up before or after or
Because
during.
I'm pretty sure it was during we had asked like
Yeah, I know,
like
during we
what
asked
the
what-
situation
yeah.
and everything was and like what was happening and like what like we obviously like we check with him like really can we like say what happened, can we ask what happened, whatever, and he's like yeah whatever, and like because we talked about it again, like I'm positive it was during, but it might have been like a little bit before or after, but
Yeah.
we didn't chat much after we ended it. It was like maybe 5 minutes and then we all had to go.
Okay.
So
Hold on.
but yeah, either
No,
way.
Yeah,
no,
I'm
she
excited. I'm really
definitely
excited to fucking meet her.
wants to meet you guys.
Yeah. That's
One thing before we go, remember the stories, Johnny, of your mom when you got a girlfriend and she was gonna UFC fight them in the basement?
My lord. No way.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
had this thing where like Johnny's mom is very protective. She's like literally the sweetest woman
Love that lady.
ever.
Oh
I
my
fucking
God.
love her. She's like a second mom for me. Fucking
Even my
love her.
mom. My mom's
Yeah.
like, oh, she's so nice.
Yeah.
She's literally the sweetest.
She is.
And so growing up, she was always super protective of Johnny. So literally,
Yeah.
we used to be like, oh, if Johnny ever gets a girlfriend, she's gonna have a UFC fight them in the basement. She's gonna be ready. The ring's gonna be ready. She's ready to fucking beat them up.
And the funny thing is
Johnny's
that the opposite happened.
I know. It was
It's
always
my
a joke.
dad
We knew it
that-
wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah. It's my dad that had the harder time accepting it.
Oh,
I know. It's so
Believe it or
funny.
not, yeah.
I know. Your dad brought it up with us at the house. It was really funny.
Oh no, what did he say?
No, it was just like I don't know how to, what to do. It was really funny.
Oh,
She's like, oh,
boy.
she's really nice. Like because we asked about her, right? Because we're curious.
Yeah.
We like only my dad got to see her, so
Of
we don't know anything about her. We haven't met her, right? So we're like, oh, how is it? And like they were giving us context and like, oh, she's super sweet and everything. And your dad's like, yeah, I didn't know what to do. I don't know how to act. I was busy. That fucking kills me.
My dad is so shy. It's good.
Oh, it's so funny. That's where you get it from. You get a lot of your like
Yeah,
that
that's-
side from him.
Exactly.
You get the super fucking generous, super sweet part from your mom. You get like the shyness part from your dad.
The shyness. No, that makes sense. It's a mix of both. I
It
gotta
is a
say.
mix of both, exactly.
I'm scared to bring my future girlfriend to this house just because it's gonna be quite a ride to say the
Oh,
least.
Yeah,
gonna
the
be
gauntlet.
It's gonna be funny.
The gauntlet. You have to
You have
go through
the
scoliosis.
mafia boss. You have
Mafia
the
boss,
spirit
spirit
animal crackhead scoliosis, and then you the
they-
legendary fucking combo.
Like one
man.
supper that like I feel like someone's gonna roll somebody at the table and it's gonna just be like a fucking war.
At least
Like-
I have hair.
At least I have hair. That was fucking bad. So bad.
Riff.
It was so funny.
Come on.
All right, but I know Johnny has to go to bed.
That's-
He's to wake
yeah.
up early.
We'll call
John,
it here,
John, would you
yeah.
like to end it out?
Boys, I
Bye.
just want to say thank you for having me on.
Thanks
on
so
the
much
show.
for coming. We're gonna do it
Johnny,
very
we're
often,
having more.
especially
We're
with
gonna
you.
have more with you on.
Hell,
Yeah,
Oh hell
absolutely.
yeah! I would love to be a part of it, guys.
Totally. I want you on more often as well, so
That's
it's
it,
perfect.
yeah.
Works out nicely.
Because we
Fucking love you, boys.
told
Love
Matteo,
you,
we told
Johnny.
Matteo the same thing. Like
Yeah.
we want to have more because we want to.
We want to get everyone at least a few times.
We can
like,
rekindle.
once, and then
That's it.
we're gonna get some people, maybe multiple times, so we can have like multiple people on
Absolutely.
at the same.
Oh,
we'll
for sure,
figure,
for sure.
We'll figure
That'd
it
be
out.
amazing.
Cool.
That'd be amazing, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So Johnny,
Thanks
Johnny, do the
again,
honors.
boys. I will. Thanks for listening, guys.
Honestly, oh man, thanks for fucking.
And
thank you.
Chatting
we'll
with
see
us,
you
dude.
on the next one.
That's it.
Yeah, Johnny. There we
yes,
go.
sir. Let's go.
We'll see you
Thanks
guys in the
for
next
having me, bro.
episode, guys.
Take care, everybody. Have a great night,
Okay.
day,
Oh,
and let's do
okay.
it.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys. Thank
Bye.
No worries, John.
Okay.
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 Bye.
Bye.
Bye, boys. Love you, boys.
All right.
Love you
Good
too,
night,
John.
Johnny. Love you.
Bye bye.
Love you.
All right.